You're tuning in to Past Our Prime, a show powered by Squad Locker.
Let's be great. Let's be great.
Here are your hosts, retired Astros minor league star Tip Fairchild and former Patriots All-Pro center Dan Copen.
Go rock this thing, huh? Love you, man. Let's go get it.
Hey, episode 59, people. Here we go.
Here we go.
We're just jumping. Whoa. You're no.
Beginning of the episode?
Yeah, you're right here.
You're right off the start, kid. You're right.
It's awesome. Hey,
McKeller's back.
Tip walks in with his bag and he looks all cool. And it's like, we're the former Astros minor leaguer, Tip Fairchild.
Yep.
Star, by the way. Star.
Yeah.
Everybody in the world listened to your episode, I think. So I just figure, I know that you like to bet a little bit, and I didn't really realize about you. I see a little notepad with you too.
By the way,
hilarious.
hold on. This is the second week in a row we've had past guests on.
Yes.
We've run out of friends.
No, we haven't.
We've run out of friends. We have no more friends.
No, I don't look at it that way at all.
He was just on 3 weeks ago.
I don't look at it that way at all. The reason I wanted to bring him on, first of all, I didn't want you to know. I wanted him to just...
yesterday.
Max blew this for us. I wanted you to just pop up on the screen, kid. You know, right in front of Dan's eyeball.
Oh, and that ginger just would have been shining. Look at... Oh, God. Oh. By the way, if you're not watching, he just basically licked the camera.
Yeah, he did.
Hey, that's my move.
That is your move. Okay, I have a couple things.
I just threw up.
And McKellar, we're bringing you right in on this. So, and then we're going to hit some bets, okay? Because I got a ton of props.
Don't you guys normally talk about like your day-to-day lives at the beginning of the episode?
That's what we're about to do with you.
Going on.
That's what we're about to do with you.
You're just on.
I love it.
Okay.
Hey, hold on.
Oh, boy.
Sorry. Yeah. So I stopped at the gas station on the way out of work, real quick.
Yeah.
That's where I'm parked at right now. Maybe that's why my reception isn't very good.
No, it sounds great now. You're in great shape now.
Oh, it's good now.
Yeah.
It's good now. So, yeah, I had this weird thing happen to me, though.
Oh, boy, here we go.
I walked into the gas station, and I'm walking in, and this guy, he's like, hey, I'll buy you a 6-pack of Miller Lite if you show me your dick. And I was like, what? What? I was like, what? So anyway. I don't know. It's just a weird thing that just randomly happened. So anyway, yeah. That's where I'm at.
Yeah, you're a Miller Lite guy now?
What are you watching?
You were thinking about that joke all day. I like it though. You're great. You're great. Okay, here we go. I do have something. Hey, have you been playing Wordle? Have you been playing this Wordle game that everybody's talking about?
Oh. Hey, you know what's funny? It's on my list.
Is it really?
Oh my God.
I can't see your list. I mean, your list is like that. That is absolute chicken scratch right there for a list.
Out.
Oh, you crossed it out?
Yeah.
So have you been playing?
Yeah, I played yesterday and today. It's too easy.
Yeah, I bet you're good at this game. This is
I
in your brain.
So my sister-in-law brought it up to me yesterday, and she was like, hey, have you heard of this Wordle thing? I was like, nah, I've never heard of it. She's like, oh, you go to the website and you solve this thing. And then it took me 3 tries to get the word.
Yep.
And then this morning I woke up and it was 4 tries. Now I can send you the confirmation if you want. So
I believe you.
After that, I was like, this is it? Like you basically get the word, like they tell you what the word is after like 4 tries. So,
well, I mean,
I don't know. Maybe if there's an expert Wordle, I'd be into that. But it's a little too easy.
Some people's brains work differently. I would guess that you are great at that. Great.
I'm a good Wordle person.
And I will say that both of us beat Tip today.
You guys did. So Dan and I are going to play this game. We're going to play this game where we do it every day. We play almost golf. So I basically bogeyed today, and you had a par today because it took me 5 tries today.
Yes.
So.
Hey, look, let me send you my Wordle real quick. Kid.
Oh, here he is. He went to Kid.
Me?
We can't see you anymore, but it says Kid, which is great. So we're just going to roll with it.
They asked me what my name was. What my name wanted to be. Oh, whatever. I'll send it to you later.
You send it to us later. Okay, so Wordle is the thing that we're doing.
Get like a group chat going, and then like we send each other the Wordle.
Yeah, so maybe we'll invite you into that.
Do you want to play in the 18 holes?
I would love to.
Okay, so we're winning right now.
Okay, so you guys are tied.
We're even, and we're one up.
All right,
on
so
you.
you're in, McKellar. No, you're in. I'll send you the group chat.
Hey,
perfect.
Kid, you got a beard?
Yeah, I got a little beard going. That's for you.
He's trying to cover up his cheeks.
I love that.
Yeah.
That looks really good.
Yeah, I mean, it's, you normally see me clean shaven, but, I'm going a little beard. I get it.
Get out of the clean shaven world, bro. That looks good, kid.
I hear you. I got it going for you. So Wordle was one thing. Another thing that came up on my list is I do have this pair of pajama pants that I did buy a while ago. They have an Astros logo on them, kid. In my house all the time. Hilarious. Dan got a pair.
I did.
And you're a pajama pant guy now?
2 nights in a row.
Are they unbelievable?
Yes, I would say I'm a pajama pant guy now, but before, you either get some that are really comfortable, but they're short, right? There's almost like flood
capris almost.
Yeah, capris.
Yeah.
Is there a flood out? What do you call those things?
High waters.
Yeah, high waters.
I didn't call them.
When you say pajama pant, what is that? Are you just talking about regular pajamas? Maybe this is a Northeastern thing.
Yeah, just to put, a pair of pajamas.
When it's Christmas time, you throw in a little reindeer or something like that.
Totally. You got to give me some more details, though.
Okay.
Are you talking about like a jogger?
No. We're talking about free balling in it. What do you wear? What do you wear around the house before you go to bed?
I have yet to free ball around in it.
Oh, you need to.
Well, that's probably for when the kids go to bed.
Yeah, absolutely. It should be.
I love that. You got to. Nothing constrictive when you're walking around the house.
Okay. So this leads to my question to you.
Did the guy you saw at the gas station have pajama pants on?
Actually, yeah, they had a little Houston Astros symbol.
Hey, so when you go to bed, McKeller, this is a scary question because I know the answer for about 5 years. Are you a boxer guy? Are you nothing on the body when you jump into bed? What do you like to wear?
So I used to have, and I don't know how detailed I'm allowed to be, but I used to have this fear of sleeping naked because I felt like the dust mites were going to crawl into my pee hole. Do you guys ever think of that?
I didn't think of that, no.
Okay.
You never thought of that?
All right, so you wear pajama pants or you wear boxers?
Hold on, Dan, just real quick, you never thought that dust mites were going to crawl into your pee hole?
I'm really not a germaphobe, so that thought never crossed my mind, no.
Well, now you're going to think about it.
Now my brain, it's possible, I guess.
Yeah. So,
do you change your sheets?
I'm getting over that. Yeah, I'm getting over that fear. So now I'm just like, you know what? If they're gonna eat the excess skin inside of my pee hole, whatever, I'm fine with it.
We just lost all viewership.
Usually I'll wear comfortable shorts because it's Texas. It's not really that cold.
Yeah, you're a mesh short guy.
I'll wear a comfortable short. I don't really want to. I don't want to name drop too much, but I like a nice pair of Lululemons.
Yeah, you see, you're bougie now. You used to probably wear
they have a really good comfort to them. I don't own a bunch of them, but I own enough to wash them and dry them and get them back on for nighttime.
Yeah, we probably won't tag Lulu in that clip with the Lululemon that you like to wear for shorts and then the pee hole conversation. But yeah, it's fine.
No free ads.
No free ads. That's right, pal. Okay, so then another thing. What did you say you were watching, Max? Max is watching a show?
He's watching Peaky.
Oh, he's watching Peaky Blinders right now.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Oh, Peaky fucking Blinders. I love that show.
It is a good show. It is a good show.
It's a good one.
He needs a Boston Scally company.
You do need a scally cap. Have you ever worn a scally cap, kid?
Right? With the razor blades in there?
Yeah.
Oh, hey, I saw you. Is that why you guys were wearing them the other day?
Yeah, we got the scallies.
Dude,
well, Dan started.
Why the fuck are they wearing those hats? And then now I know.
Anything we can do to make ourselves look better, we're going to try it out.
Yeah. No, hey, I'm in the same boat. I get it.
Yeah, we're going to try.
No, but I love that show. It's cool.
I'm watching Righteous Gemstones right now, which is hilarious. It's a Deep South church thing with the guy from John Goodman, but then the guy who's Kenny Powers.
Kenny Powers is
Danny McBride.
Yes, I heard about this again from my sister-in-law. She's tapped into
she's in the scene. She's in the noise,
the new stuff.
It's right. I mean, Gemstones, but that's not new, right?
There's multiple 2 years old. It's the newest season is out now. It is a great show. I'm dialed in on
it. Exactly.
We started one, and I'll give you one. I mean, everybody's looking for tips on shows to watch.
Yep.
Reacher on Amazon Prime. Reacher on Amazon
Dan
Prime.
likes Reacher on Amazon Prime. He told me that's a good one. Are you jotting that down, kid? Jotting it down on Amazon?
Reacher, Amazon Prime.
I just
PRIME.
that whole season, by the way.
Oh, you did? Was it good?
It was really good. So there's slow parts, but I like the actor. because he's just a big, giant, 6'5", muscular dude. And I kind of I relate to that.
You relate or you aspire to that?
No, he relates. Which is weird
both.
for me to say.
Both, but no, I aspire to that with that guy's physique for sure. I think everybody does. But that guy, I think he played the role really well. I think he did a good job.
Better than Tom Cruise? I haven't seen the movie. The movies.
He does not do better. Like Tom Cruise does a good job as well. This guy does it's kind of a little bit of his own thing, but it's still good. I'd say it's just different. That's all.
Okay. I haven't seen the movie, so I can't make a.
What was your show suggestion?
Bachelor, new season.
God. Oh, new season. We've brought a Bachelor on the show before, So
that's why I thought it was relevant. I don't know. I like it. The new season's pretty good. The guy's name is Clayton.
Yeah.
He seems like a good old boy. He's a nice guy. There's a couple crazy chicks on there though, like clinically insane. So it's definitely drama filled.
Okay. I mean, I haven't really ever sat down and watched the whole Bachelor season. Like, it might be on in the background once in a while.
I have.
You have. You said you have.
I mean, you go through stages in your life, and I think one of the stages that my wife and I got to was we were watching The Bachelor. The funny thing was, like in the beginning, it's just like everything's like so new, and they're like all lovey-dovey and like setting up like roses, petals everywhere. Let's get a glass of champagne, and you sit there, and it's just like. Almost like, is she going to get mad that this doesn't happen right now for us after a while? But we get to the point now, it's just, okay, I mean, these people are just fucking nuts.
Yeah, it is an interesting show to watch. So
it's crazy.
Okay. So I have one other thing that came up. I'd like to bring these things up, McKeller, and test some, our listeners and then our guests and even Dan and Max a little bit on their knowledge of things. So somebody the other day said, hear to me. Like hear, right?
Hear.
So then I started going, why do people say hear? And then how is it spelled? Is it hear, like you hear the actual noise in your ear? Or is it hear, like HERE? Like, is it here as in place? So I looked it up.
Question.
What do you think it comes from? What era?
I would think sort of like, I'm picturing guys with white wigs.
You're nailing it.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And then that's kind of how they did like their old courtrooms, and that they would go here, or like their town meetings.
Parliament.
Like I picture Benjamin Franklin probably said here a bunch of times.
Okay, so it comes from the term hear ye, which is spelled HEAR, and it's from 1600 British Parliament, which is exactly what you just described, basically.
Drinking a Miller Lite, answering questions.
Yeah, you are on the ball all the time. I knew that about you.
I'm a trivia guy.
Okay, I know you're a trivia guy. The other thing I know that's new about you, and maybe it comes with all this financial freedom that you have now, is that you like to maybe bet a little bit on some football. Is that accurate?
I love betting. Hey, if you don't mind, though, I do have a quick question.
Oh, absolutely.
Before we get into it, do you guys have time?
Oh, we do.
Okay, cool. So I find myself a lot now watching a lot of snowboard videos, like of snowboarders.
Okay, just for fun?
That is my current aspiration. I want to be like a badass snowboard guy.
I saw you went on a trip.
I know that you guys are like from the Northeast, and you probably have a lot of snow, and you're both probably like awesome skiers. But what kind of advice would you give toward like someone who wants to start snowboarding?
Don't do it.
I feel like you break your both wrists.
I feel like it's going to be
in the first month.
I feel like it's going to be a problem for you.
I mean, you got to fall a long way.
Yeah.
I mean, you have to fall.
Yeah.
Like you're coming down from 6'6". You're not. You're not like one of these little 5'8" people out there, right?
Yeah. So you taking my height into it like a variable. I get
it is.
Can you touch your toes?
Oh yeah, I could touch. I mean, I stayed pretty flexible over the years, but not like I used to be. But no, I probably cannot.
Do you like your wrists? Do you like your shoulders? Do you like your ass?
I like them. Yeah.
Do you want to continue? Do you want to continue to use them?
Yeah.
I don't see you, kid, going down a mountain fast on top of snow, on top of a board of some sort. I don't see it, But maybe I'm way off though, because you do have that look. You do have that. What do they call him? The red tomato or the flying tomato?
The flying
Shaun
tomato.
White?
Yes.
Shaun White. Shaun White.
You
Shaun
have
White.
that. You have that hair color. I mean, you could grow it out and never know, right?
All right. Hey, no, I appreciate the honest answer. So we went skiing recently, and I was okay at it, but I saw these snowboard kids, and they were just like zooming in and out, and I was like, God, I want to be one of those guys.
You know what you could do?
You know?
Hey, you know what you could do? They have new skis out for basically like freestyle. You know how at the front of the ski it tips up, like it curves up a little bit?
Yeah.
So on the new style skis, it curves up in the front and the back. And I
so you
think
go-
a lot of the younger kids now are learning that type of skiing over snowboarding.
Go backwards
So
or
you
forwards.
can, so you can go backwards and forwards just as easy, and it's more popular than snowboarding, I think now.
That sounds cool.
Yeah.
All
So
right.
I mean, maybe you go combination and your dreams aren't crushed right away.
I like that. Hey, see, that's why I brought it up, right?
I
there.
also feel like that's probably been around for a while.
I don't know if it has. I mean, how long?
I don't know.
I didn't like when I started skiing. I didn't even know there was snowboards. I think that was
Yeah.
like out west or California type thing.
I
Are you
mean,
guys pretty good though? You
No,
guys are
I'm-
pretty good at skiing and stuff.
we go down the mountain. I'll go down any mountain, but I go down at my own pace, which is a medium
Are you
pace.
like a blues guy or like a double black whatever monster?
I mean, there's not like a thing that will scare me, but I won't
Yeah.
like fly down it, right? I'll be
Gotcha.
like, okay, I'm
Yeah.
going to put a couple more turns in here and maybe I fall
Sure.
down, right? But I don't like
Yeah.
to fall. I don't like to fall. I like to stay
that's
upright.
That's kind of all I was doing. As like I couldn't figure out how to stop very well. So I'd be going down and then I'd be like, oh shit, here's where I'm supposed to stop, but I don't really know how. And I would just kind of fall down.
Yeah, I'd like to watch. I would like to have seen that day for you. That would have been fun
It
to
was
watch
fun.
you on the
Hey,
slopes.
But
kid.
we were also in Colorado and I had eaten way too many edibles. So I was kind of freaking out at the same time.
Yep. Okay, that's fine. Family vacation. It's fine.
Whatever gets you through the
Yeah.
day.
Hey, you know what we do need to talk about before we jump into betting is what about our guy retiring?
Dude,
BDB.
man.
BDB, right?
So I looked for a shirt that I could wear today that said I looked for a BDB shirt, just anything random that might say Big Dick Brady or BDB on it. And then I found this really cool shirt that had a goat on it and it had like a Tom Brady his number on like the goat bell. Man, what an icon of a cock that guy has. Yeah.
How were your emotions last weekend?
I gotta say, honestly, sports stuff in general, I'm not like a fan of anything. I'm more of like a gambler. You know what I mean? Like I don't have a team that I root for. My line is always, what's the spread? That's what I care about.
That's surprising.
so
I never knew this about you. This is like a new thing.
So you like spreads?
know,
You like spreads and cocks?
That's pretty much it. Like, or cocks and spreads, either one. But Tom Brady, though, in my mind, was a guy that I really always did enjoy watching. He's one of those quarterbacks. Aaron Rodgers, you can throw in there. Like, he's just a quarterback you really enjoy watching. Obviously, Patrick Mahomes, some of those guys, like the gunslinger kind of guys. Now, what was unique about Tom Brady is he wasn't like always a gunslinger, or like there's some games where he does do that, but he just, I feel like, has a lot of really cool mental aspects about his game. And there was a lot of respect there, and there was a lot of fun to watch him. And obviously, I think he did great off the field stuff, like a good role model. So in general, it was pretty, it was somewhat emotional to see him retire because, and also my son looks up to him a lot. So that was a big deal. It was a big deal for sure.
Kid, you made me cry. Dan was trying to make me cry last week with Castle on talking about Brady and stories and everything. But did you get any Brady brand stuff yet? You got any Brady brand stuff?
No, I don't know how. I tried to look into it, but I feel like it's only for like special people like you guys.
No, it's just
Us
a website.
common folk can't wear it.
It's a website that you buy stuff.
I don't know how.
We'll send you the link. But I will say, Uda runs a touch snug.
I'll tell you this: it's probably easier than getting that 6-pack you have there.
Yeah, it runs a touch snug, kid. I threw on a quarter zip that I was really excited about, and I was like, I got 10 pounds before I can put this thing back on.
It might be more than 10.
No, it's 10. It's 10.
If it's not on Amazon, I can't find it. I'm not good with the internet.
We'll need your address. We'll send you some stuff.
BradyBrand.com. There you go.
Yeah, we'll find it.
That's it.
Kid. That's where it is.
That's it.
That's where it is.
That's pretty much it.
There's plenty there. Okay, I'm ready for bets because I know that you wrote a bunch down, and I have a whole bunch written down here. So, and this is the pre-Super Bowl episode, kid. So this is coming out on Friday when people are going to be going on their weekend trips, listening, tuning in. They want to hear expert opinions on some bets, on some gambling, right? So, and Dan and I have proven
we're not experts.
We have proven that if you follow us, just fade the shit out of us.
Yes,
fade it, and you'll be in great shape. Yeah.
Wait. So, are you saying that in general your bets have not been landing?
We have not landed many. Yep. So
it's okay. Hey, because I got some straight up locks today.
Okay.
Right?
Wow.
So if we want to make some fucking money today, we got it.
I know he's excited. Write these down. So you have the locks.
We have a new segment.
You have the McKeller straight up locks. McKeller's red locks.
Red locks.
It
Red
is
locks.
a guaranteed lock.
McKeller's red hot ginger locks.
Ginger locks.
That's right.
Ginger locks.
I like
Ginger
this
locks.
segment. Okay, give us your first lock.
We all know redheads never lie. So
That's true.
That's true.
Give us your first lock, kid, and then I've got a whole pile to go through that I want to know your take on and dance. So what do we got?
Quick comment. I meant to say earlier. I do have a new but this kind of segues into our gambling topic. I do have a new BDB for the future.
Joe Burrow.
Big Dick Burrow.
Yes, you're right, kid. I know you. I knew that you would like him because he's just different, right?
Monster.
Yeah.
You just tell. You can tell. Like, kind of like his personality and his aura. Huge cock on that guy.
Yeah.
So,
okay.
knowing that.
Yep.
Knowing that I'm a dick connoisseur and I can read that about people.
Yep.
Most of my bets will lean towards a little bit of the Joe Burr.
Okay.
So, as far as like prop bets, I got a coin flip, national anthem.
Yep.
Gatorade color.
Mm-hmm.
An anytime touchdown bet. I got an over under. I got a spread, and yeah. Those are my 6 bets.
Okay, so
talk about.
Coin toss. What do you go with right off the bat?
All right. Let me preface this by, in the history of Super Bowl games, there have been 26 heads and 29 tails. Mm-hmm. All right. The last 5 out of 7 have also been tails. And I know what you're thinking, Dan. You're thinking, yeah, but statistically, it's the same each bet.
That's right.
Experimentally, yes. Statistics would say that each flip has the same 50-50 odds. But if you're thinking sort of probability-wise, like over a long period of time, we call that a Poisson distribution in statistics. Mm-hmm. So over the course of a large data set, it should even out to 50-50. So if you're taking a bigger data set, such as 26-29, I'm going to go with heads because it should even out.
Okay.
That's our clip, Max, right there. I mean, we just got an education from you in your car with a 6-pack of Miller Lite.
My response to that would have been I would have went heads because I always say heads.
I do too. Were you ever like a captain out there on the coin flips at all?
Not with New England. I was at Whitehall High School. I was.
Okay. Well, I wondered if with
always
New England because
I always went heads. I mean, it's tails never fails or whatever that. I was always went heads, but I like your theory better, and that just makes mine look better.
Okay, so we're
science,
heads on that.
Guys. It's science.
We don't follow science anymore. So
we don't. That was a great rundown though by you. Who's singing the national anthem? Who's singing the national anthem? I didn't look this up.
Her name is damn it. I thought I wrote it down, but I don't. I didn't. It's Maya something.
Okay.
She's a country singer. Mm-hmm. And I think, and so do you know the over under on the?
I didn't get the time. I looked for it. I couldn't find it.
I'm pretty sure you're going to have it.
Yeah. It's 98 seconds.
Okay.
All right. So.
All right.
Right.
I want to hear your
Take us through
your
it.
history.
Take us through it.
All right. Well, hey, first of all, the coin flip one, that's a lock. Mark that one as a lock.
I'm just going to write it down. I'm going to do all of these, McKellar.
Heads lock.
No, there's like a few of these are objective, mathematical based. Like there's some science behind them, and there's a couple of them that are emotional. Like they're not as objective. So I'll let you know which ones are hardcore locks and which ones are not.
Okay.
The national anthem, 98 seconds over under. I'm going to take the over, and here's why. The last several national anthem singers have been sort of pop soul singers. You got, I think Demi Lovato was in there. There's a few more really like singer type people that are doing these, and they're going to really stretch out that. Brett, you know what I'm saying?
Vocalists.
Hit all the notes.
Vocalists.
Right, exactly.
Right? Okay.
Yeah, that's a really good point. Now, this woman is a country singer, and I think that they dropped the total over time because generally country singers don't hit those notes as long. So the over-under has dropped from recent years to 98 seconds. Now, what I think, though, is if you listen to any of her music, which I did today while I was working out, she is still a really good singer.
Okay.
What I think she's going to do is go in there and kind of go back to that sort of like really vocalist type of role and hit it in a slow, less traditionally country way. And that's why we're taking the over. And that one is a lock.
That's a lock?
Okay.
Okay. Anthem.
2 ginger locks.
Over
Ginger locks, 2.
over 98 seconds, right?
98.
Yep.
Okay.
All right.
These are great picks by you. Like I love the background that you're giving on these. Okay.
That's how I bet. That's not how you guys bet?
No, we just pick a side.
Yeah, we just pick a side.
There's no research involved usually.
Let us give you one. Let us give you one, and let us hear what you think maybe on the fly. Okay.
Yeah, let's do it. All right.
First turnover. Do you have this being an interception or a fumble?
Fumble.
Okay. Why?
The reason, because the Rams defense is straight up pass. I mean, and Dan's into this too, right? Obviously, the defense is a pass rush defense. I think that they're probably going to get to Burrow and maybe get him on a strip fumble, something like that. I do think Burrow has had an interception in the playoffs, but I don't think that in general Stafford or Burrow has turned the ball over on an interception. Is that correct?
I don't know, but it's plus 155 for a fumble. So that's probably a good bet.
I would take, for me, a fumble. Also,
but it's first, right?
First one.
Yeah, okay. I like your theory.
Yeah, both Sony Michel and Joe Mixon have had fumbles in their history. So, I mean, I think that goes also toward the fumble side.
Also,
you've done some research.
Also Akers. Akers fumbled within the last 2 weeks. At the end of the Tampa Bay game, he fumbled.
Yep. Big fumble, too.
Right on.
Big fumble.
Right on,
all right.
brother.
Okay, I got another one for you.
All right.
Longest TD, either team.
Hold on, kid. I'm writing these down so I can bet them with you.
Okay. All right. I have like 20. But
it's not going to go through 20.
No. Longest TD, either team, 45 and a half, over under, 45 and a half yards.
Ooh. That one's tough. That's like a Jamar Chase bet, basically, right?
I think
Jamar
so.
or Odell.
Or potentially Cup.
Somebody break
something.
Jamar, Odell, yeah. Let's go over. Fuck it. Life's too short to bet the under.
Okay. I like it. I thought you might have a little more to that, but I do like it.
I got nothing on that
I'm
one.
also on the over on that one. Let's see. Let's see what another one is. Longest field goal, right? Because we've got a BDB kicker in this game.
Yeah, we do.
So
yes,
longest field goal, either team, is 47 and a half.
Over. I'm going over.
By the way, yeah, I like the over on that one too. Basically for the same reason. I don't really like unders because fuck it. I think it's chicken shit. But I will say this: I had the Rams kicker on my fantasy team the whole season just because I like his last name.
Tell us his last name, please. What is his last name again? Buckert or something like that? Is that the guy I'm thinking of, Max?
It's gay.
It's gay.
I thought it was Buckert.
No.
Butthurt and gay.
Okay. All right. So you like his last name? Great.
I think it's awesome.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
He's happy.
I mean, you grow. Yeah, he's happy. You grow up with that last name, and you make this out of it. I think good for him.
You got pressure.
Good for that
Yeah,
guy.
he can handle it. So 47.5, you're going to take the over. I absolutely am on the over for that because somebody's going to stroke one from like deep. And you got good weather.
You got great weather.
Good weather.
You're playing. I don't know. Is it turf or grass there? Turf, probably.
I don't know. It's a good question.
It's a great question.
Yeah, I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
We didn't do enough
still good.
research. Yeah.
These are the type of details that we need to know.
We do. We should come into this when we should know these. We should study more before this segment
But
next time.
47.5, it's not hard for them to hit a 50-yard field goal. 47.5 is like a chip shot for them.
That's what I think.
Like
with these
they have
games.
no problem pulling the trigger from 55, 57 when they get in there. Points are premium.
Got it. Okay.
Glad that you said that, because I always wonder, like, what's the general, like, clip or a field goal?
I mean, nowadays they're so good. I mean, their legs are so strong. I would imagine 55 on a good day is no problem.
Really?
Everybody they all can hit them.
And by the way, when they hit a 50-yarder, it hits halfway up the net.
Yeah.
It's crazy.
It's not a long field goal.
All right, I've got another one, and then you go, okay? At this one, so total interceptions in the game, 1.5.
I'd go under.
Okay. Why? Because you
Honestly,
said you don't like to bet the under.
Honestly, I don't know. Well, he studied his own picks, and now you're just giving him
I know,
random
but
shit.
I
You're
like
throwing him
I
off.
like to give him the. I like to give
But
him the
he's on a
randoms.
roll with his stuff. Let him
Okay,
go.
He's gonna go. He's gonna go. I wanted to throw him off his game a little bit and see why he thinks.
Do you have any?
Do I have any locks?
Does Dan have
Oh,
any?
do you have any, Dan,
Any
that
locks?
you like? Yeah. Do you have any bets that you like?
I like the Rams at 4. 4.5. I think I think your BDB doesn't cover.
Actually, I have a whole thing on that.
Okay, all right.
Okay.
So go with your next. Well, by the way, tell me. So you're saying under on the interceptions?
Yeah, only because earlier I picked fumble for the first turnover, and I feel like you either hedge your bet here. So let's take it back a step. If you picked fumble earlier, you could hedge your bet here or double down. I get that it's a different circumstance, but at the same time they're related, right?
Correct.
I also think I think I'm going over on this though because I think there's a cheap interception, like at the end of half or something. Because Stafford's a cowboy, like bomb.
And
That's why I'm thinking.
Yeah, like a Hail Mary.
Yeah,
Whatever.
something along those lines.
Good point.
Okay, so you tell us your next one.
Gatorade color.
Ooh,
Yellow.
No, well, if it's Cincinnati, it's going to be orange.
Blue for Rams.
Yeah.
Am I onto something there?
Yeah. So how about this? The last 4 out of 7 Super Bowls have had orange Gatorade.
Okay, orange is
Let me ask
delicious
you
on the
this.
sideline.
Second question. That's why when you look at the spread, when you look at the money line or the odds, orange is always number 1. Why is that, kid?
Because it's the best tasting.
Original
But
color.
It's the fucking best tasting one. It's the best tasting one.
I guess you're right, kid. That's your best flavor.
Everybody knows that orange is the best tasting one. All right.
Dan thinks
Obviously,
red, and
the
I think
players are
yellow.
gonna
I
want
think
orange.
red.
Dan thinks
I
red,
think
and I
red,
think
but
yellow.
I think orange is a second. I think it's 1, 2, 2, 1. That's fine with me. By the way, we stopped asking that
First of
question.
all-
We did. We should have asked him a while ago. That's true.
Red's not very good. And it stains your jersey. Like, what if you get a little drop of red on your jersey? Like, you don't want that.
You don't
know
think
what I'm saying?
fucking orange does that?
Yeah.
Kid, remember getting Gatorade just on the bench? How great was getting Gatorade in like a bag of seeds in the
Dude,
cooler?
seeds, dude, I used to run through seeds. I was a seeds guy, and then I got over the seeds because I got these sores in my mouth.
Your
know
whole
what I mean?
mouth
From all
would
the
be
seeds.
just gone.
Yeah.
Inside
Yeah.
your mouth
Yeah.
just caved
Yeah.
in.
So I ended up being a gum guy later down the road.
Okay. All right. So you're saying orange Gatorade because it is the best. All right. So that's
Orange
a mortal.
Gatorade
What
and
about blue?
that was my-
Wait, all right. But if you're going Rams, which we don't know that yet,
No,
could throw blue
don't
in
give it
there.
up. And don't give it up.
just saying. All right, you're going orange.
Orange all the
Now,
way.
is that a mortal lock or is that you're betting with your emotions on that one?
That one is a lock.
Wow, that's a lock?
kid. We're making money.
I can't wait I can't wait to bring my planner with me to wherever I'm watching the game and make sure I'm going through all these with you. Okay, give me another one.
That one is a lock.
So you got 3 locks right now. You got heads. By the way, nothing to do with a football game yet.
No.
You have heads, national anthem over, and orange Gatorade.
3 locks. Count it.
Okay. What's next?
And then you're welcome. Listen. All right. First football prop, anytime touchdown. Mm-hmm. What are y'all's thoughts?
I don't understand what the bet is.
Just anybody. So you could pick anybody to score if anybody scores a touchdown, who is it?
The first one.
Person?
The first one.
Yeah. What's
or
your
anybody?
At any time. At any time.
Anytime. Cooper Kupp.
Higgins or Boyd from the Boyd. I'm going to go Boyd from
good one.
Boyd from the Bengals.
Boyd is a good one. Obviously, Kupp is a favored one, but your odds on Kupp are not going to be great.
Yeah.
Correct.
Right. So you're going to bet $100, and you're only going to get 70 out of it. You know what I'm saying?
Yep.
And Kupp has scored in every single playoff game. By the way.
Okay.
I got OBJ.
Mm-hmm.
The reason being, I think the Bengals have a decent defense against the number 1 receiver. And then the backup guy generally does better than expected.
Okay.
For instance, when they played the Raiders, the first game in the playoffs.
No.
Waller's the number 1 guy there, right?
Different conferences. We're not. What are you doing here?
different conferences.
What are we doing? They didn't play.
Who did they play in the first round?
OBJ did not play the Raiders. AFC, NFC. Yeah. That doesn't really.
The Bengals played the Raiders.
That's fair. But
Okay.
you were talking about OBJ.
Exactly.
He's talking about cover. He's talking about the defense. He's talking about the defense.
Right.
I got you.
Okay.
Right.
Now we're
yeah. So let me be more clear. So the Bengals defense
correct
generally guards the number 1 receiver pretty well. All right.
Okay.
And I think we agree that Kupp is probably their number 1 receiver, but Stafford likes to throw it to OBJ quite a bit. I think that the Bengals cover Kupp really well this game, and OBJ scores a touchdown.
Okay. And that mortal lock?
That one is not a mortal lock.
Because it's also odds, so it's different than a yes or no, right?
Right. So that's a plus 130 odds. So you bet 100, you get 130. Mm-hmm. Here's the lock. All right.
Okay. Ooh.
Plus 600. Joe Burrow rushing touchdown.
Oh wow! You know what? I have a lock too on this, and I love that. Do you know?
Isn't it awesome?
That's a great lock. You know what else is a crazy one? And I circled this before you even said that. You know what Joe Burrow rushing yards over and under is? In the game, 10.5.
Right. Oh, another good one. Hey,
dude, he scrambles 5 times a game for 13 yards.
Right. Hey, and plus, here's my logic on that one. Rams pass rush a lot, correct?
Correct.
Yep.
No.
What do quarterbacks? Yeah.
No, they just have an incredible
They have an incredible pass rush. Not
So,
big blitzer.
Right. Sorry, I didn't mean to say, they don't blitz a ton, but they have good pass rush.
Correct.
Which means they're going to be getting past the line at some point, and quarterbacks need to scramble.
Mm-hmm.
Joe Burrow is not scared to run the ball, and he's athletic. So let's put Joe Burrow down for a touchdown, plus 600, make some money.
Yep.
And I really liked your idea, kid. Over 10.5. That's
over 10.5.
I think Stafford's number is 6.5 too at rushing.
It is. It's super low.
I like that as an over.
I like that one too. I really like that one too. Stafford has a rushing touchdown in the playoffs.
Those ones I think are definite bets. I am absolutely betting that 10.5 over. I like your bet too on a rushing touchdown. That's a nice one. So that's bet 100, take 6.
That's one where you get a really good odds on that one.
Yep.
So maybe you don't have to put $100 on it, but maybe sprinkle it.
Yeah,
$25 action, whatever.
Salt Bay on that one. I like that.
Yeah,
a little sprinkle. Okay, perfect. What about these two? And then you go over under passing yards. Right, so Stafford's 278.5 and Burrow's 276.5. So they're both like right on the money. I'm going over on both of those.
I think you have to, right?
Yeah.
they're not necessarily rushing teams. I know that Joe Mixon is a big part of their offense, but the reason why they are where they are is because they pass the ball.
Agreed. So, I'm a little worried about that pass rush. That's the only reason why. Like, you're going to get a lot of third downs where does he complete it for 15 yards or is he get sacked? Yeah. Right? So that's why you maybe don't get there. But
I do like the over. I think he's going to have a lot of opportunities to throw it because I think they're going to be trailing.
Plus, Jamar Chase is so good.
Yeah.
His numbers are, Jamar Chase I think, were like 101 or something like that for like yards in the game.
Get the ball out quick and you're hoping for yards after catch.
Yak.
That's Brady's motto, right?
Oh yeah, get the ball out, move the chains, get them tired, and keep them
get
going.
It out within 2 seconds. Yak.
One of my favorite things about Tom Brady, I'll be watching a football game and I look at the quarterback and I'm like, I'm screaming at the TV. I'm like, throw the fucking ball, throw it, like just throw it. You know what I mean? Yeah. And then nowadays the guys just want to like dance around and whatever. Every time I watch Tom Brady and I go to say throw the ball, it's out of his hand already. And I'm like, that's why I love you. That's why I love you right there. Just throw the fucking ball.
Yep. Okay. What else do you have?
Over under. This one is emotional for me.
Okay.
It is not a lock. The over under total is 48.5. Mm-hmm. I teased it down. Do you guys do teasers?
Yep.
Dan does teasers more than I do, but go ahead.
So mathematically, 48.5 is a sucker's bet, obviously. Right?
Mm-hmm.
So you tease it down to 47.5. You take the hit to the odds. I took the over here. I know that logically both teams have good defenses. The under is probably a safer bet, but I just can't watch a game and root for the under. I just can't do it.
I agree with you.
So you just bought an extra point.
Yeah, I bought an extra point.
Can you explain to us actually what went through your mind and what your mathematic equation is on the 48.5 being a sucker's bet? I'd love to dig into your brain on this. Why is it a sucker's bet? And was that just betting jargon, or do you actually have something on this right now?
No,
you're breaking up right now. Lean back again. Lean back. There we go. Okay. You're good.
So you go 24 plus 24 is 48. So you're thinking both teams get close to 24, or maybe one touchdown over, maybe one touchdown under.
Yep.
24 is divisible by 21 goes into 7. You're assuming a field goal maybe here or there. So these are all football-y numbers. 49, that's an extra touchdown, right?
Yep.
So I don't know. I like 48. 48's a good number.
You hate 48.5, though.
That. I don't like 48.5. I think that's a sucker's bet.
Okay, all right.
That's why they do it.
I know.
That's why they do it.
They're so good at it. The lines makers are unreal.
That half point is a huge deal over, like I said, a Poisson type distribution where your sample size is the entire season or, infinite number of games. That half point, that's what the professional guys are worried about.
Right.
That's right.
They'll put $500,000 on one side of the bet to get it to move half point the other way, and then bet $1 million because they're convinced if they get that half point or 1 point, whatever it is, that's a lock.
Wow,
so,
that's some deep
suckers bet.
All right.
Whew, I didn't realize that you were this good.
Buy the point on the over.
Okay, so buy the point.
Buy a point
and take the over.
47.5. And then I feel like you're safer. Even still, it's not a great bet. Obviously, I think, again, both defenses are good, but I just can't root for the under. I can't do it. So we're going over at a point.
Okay.
Not a lock.
Not a lock.
Not a lock. But emotional bet.
It's a fun bet. It's a fun bet.
Okay. I have one for you. First half Rams total. First half Rams total is 13.5. I got the over in that all day.
All day. I think Rams are going to. I think they're going to come out hot,
red hot.
And OBJ is going to be a big part of their offense today.
Mm-hmm.
And I think they score 17 in the first half.
Yeah. And then the Bengals have to chase them down.
Plus,
I actually was shocked. I was shocked to see that at 13.5.
Plus, the last time they were there, they only scored 3 points. McVay is pissed about that still.
Yep.
He's coming like he learned a lot from the last time around, and he's trying. He's got to redeem himself as an offensive guru.
Hey, I really like that you brought that up, Dan. What is that like typically something that you would think about as far as like a coach's mentality or a player's mentality is like, hey, we were here before, this shit happened. Let's kick it into overdrive this time.
Yeah, I think you learn a lot of things, and the guys that were there and a part of it are more in tune what's going on and can better handle the magnitude of that game. You know,
Sure.
I generally think like that game. You think about it, like, all right, when you throw your first pitch, your nerves go down. When the first snap of a football game, you know, your nerves go away. All that anxious feelings there, but it goes away. Just like a 12-year-old playing baseball or playing in a football game. And that was true for every other game but the fucking Super Bowl. My hand, I'm not even joking. Every goddamn fucking Super Bowl, which is awesome to say.
How many did you play?
3.
Yeah.
But you went to 5,
I went
right?
to 5.
You
I played in 3. But every game, my arm was still shaking into the second quarter, holding the ball, getting ready to snap it. You could see it sitting there shaking. And it's
That's
just
so awesome.
a different game.
Nobody's touched
That's
his
so awesome,
balls
dude.
more than Brady, by the way. Isn't that crazy to think?
I'd love to touch Brady's balls.
About my balls.
Yeah, it's his balls that I'm talking about. But wait, I do have a question about this.
I'd touch your balls too.
Yeah, you didn't play
Thank you.
football, right, kid? You didn't play football. Did you play football?
No, I played in middle school.
Yeah, I didn't play. We didn't have football, so I didn't play football. I would have. But quarterback, right? Is the back of that hand right up on there?
The back of the hand is
questions.
more, I mean, yeah.
Is it higher? Am I higher? Am I on the butt? Or am I underneath on the balls?
The back of the hand's probably on the
Brady's
butt.
hand?
Back of the. Where's Brady's hand?
Probably below the balls.
Yeah, where's
Below the balls?
Probably somewhere around there.
So what way below?
Not far below the balls, but I mean, just
They're sitting
he's
below
not
the
sitting
balls.
there.
Do it this
He's
way.
not sitting there. He's not sitting there doing this.
Did he ever do that just
Hold on,
to
let's do it.
you guys are up by 20 and he gives you a little bag tag?
Oh no! Well, when you if something were to occur,
Nice job, Dan.
Hey.
Nice job.
if something were to occur beforehand, where you're messing with them in a sense,
Yeah.
where maybe you pass gas. I don't know.
That's what I'm wondering. Did you ever fart on him too?
The next time you're
Right, kid?
yes, absolutely, 1,000%.
Just drop a bomb?
But you got to remember, you got to pick your spots. You're in a very vulnerable spot.
You are.
So you are getting
Yeah.
you are 100% getting a tap out the next time you bend
Yeah.
over.
That's right.
So you've got to sort of pick your battles.
Do you ever jump off
let's
sides
put it
because of
this
that?
way.
You know?
Just like a
turn your
really
hand.
Oh yeah.
What if you put your hand like this? What's he touching?
That's a good question,
You know what I mean?
McKeller. Where is that hand at that
best
point? Yeah.
Just to really understand where his hands are, what if he was to flip them over? What would his fingers be touching?
It might be touching something.
yeah.
I never thought about it that way, but
Yeah, yeah.
it might be within reach of something.
Hey,
Awesome.
that's amazing.
I'll tell hey, you.
That's amazing.
I think I've told. I don't know if I've told this one. I think I have, but McKeller, you'll love this one. Sean O'Hara, center for the Giants, training camp with Eli Manning. He had. I don't know if they were in full pads or not. They might have been uppers. So he's wearing either loose shorts or either cut off. Centers used to have to wear regular pants, but just cut off because they don't want loose shorts.
Yeah, they want the game feel.
To affect the snap on the quarterback, right?
Sure.
So he had one of those two things on, and before practice, he cut a hole into his pants.
No.
And they were in the huddle. Hey, they were in the huddle. And while they were in the huddle, he adjusted his balls and made them pop out of the hole. Eli had no clue, and Eli came in, and his hand was right on his sack.
Hey.
That's a McKeller. That's a McKeller feel right there. That's getting. I
love
mean,
that.
we didn't even play football, and your hands were on a lot of guys' balls.
I love them.
All right. Do you have any other mortal locks? Is there anything else that we need to cover on this? I feel like we got it. We got it, and then we got to make our predictions. Okay.
We got about 5 minutes.
Yeah.
Oh, so what about this? Do you just want to go into the spread, like the actual spread on who's going to win?
Yeah. Let's. Well, give us one more thing that you
Do you
love.
have another mortal lock?
Mortal locks. Oh, I was thinking about sprinkling on.
Oh, hang on. You broke up on us again. You got to lean back. There we go.
Nope.
Try again.
Okay.
There we
There you
go.
go.
I think I was gonna sprinkle Joe Mixon a little bit on the anytime touchdown.
Okay.
We'll sprinkle there. So for the actual money, like the spread, we could do money line or spread, either one.
Let's go spread.
Okay, I like both. Like, I would like to see either side win.
Okay.
So this is a tough one for me because, like, when I bet who's going to win on games like this, I want to watch the game and have fun watching the game. So for this one, I think the Rams are going to take it. But again, 4 points, especially 4.5, which I think the spread was at 1 point.
Correct.
Is a sucker's bet. So I would tease that, or I would buy down to 3 if you can, or wait a couple days, see if that line moves a little bit. If it goes to 3.5, buy it down to 2.5.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
But in general, even if it was at 4, which it is now, I would still take the Rams.
Okay.
Okay.
Hey, what about a Rams with the over tease?
Ooh, that's a good.
Then you bring it. Then you bring it to +2 and then 42.5.
I think that's awesome. I think that's a good bet. And if you're going for the Rams, which I think is important in the Super Bowl because you're have some regular season game. We'll watch the game. I mean, I'm just gamble on. But in the Super Bowl, I go for the team that want to win. If you're going for the Rams, I love that.
Okay. So we're gonna take that. Is gambling legal in Texas, by the way?
Not at all.
Is it not actually? Can you gamble in casinos right now or not?
No
sports
not even close.
No.
I have a bookie.
Okay.
I mean, up here now, it's like we have an app. We just go on it, boom, do whatever you want.
I know. No, I love it. I think that's awesome. I can't wait till it gets to Texas. But
I wondered if
you never know.
Well, at least you don't have to wear a mask down there.
I don't. I wear a mask at work because they make me, but everywhere outside of work, I don't wear a mask.
Oh, fantastic.
Mask mandate's coming off in Rhode Island. Matt,
Friday.
You had notes down on it.
Friday. You were on a call. I was just going to slip the paper there and just
ready to go.
Tell you the news.
Yeah, it's a lot of news. Okay, so
right, I like it.
We know what our bets are. We're going.
Well, what do you guys think about the spread?
I still like the 4. I like the Rams.
Agree.
I like the Rams. I
think
really.
The Rams are probably going to win by 7.
Yeah, I really think. I think the Rams coming in, being there a couple of years ago, especially McVay, learned a lot.
Yep.
The offense is good, and that D line of.
Oh, I totally agree.
The D line of them.
Totally
I think it's just gonna be a hard day for that Cincinnati offensive line.
My heart bet though, kid.
Oh, BDB over here.
I bet with the heart. That's how I do it. That's why I don't win a ton. But I got my guys. I'm going over in Cincinnati.
Big Dick Burrow has been proving people wrong all year.
Yeah,
all right.
I wouldn't be shocked if they win. I wouldn't be shocked.
That's a variable. You got to consider it.
That's my pick.
The guy's fucking awesome.
Yep.
I will say this: karma wise, Burrow has been doing good in interviews. I saw an interview about off counts and stuff. Beautiful. I love. But Stafford's been nailing post-game interviews.
Yeah.
Or pre-game interviews, whatever. Stafford has been killing it. And he's been saying all the right things, talking about the team. Just really, really presenting himself as a team guy. And I love that. And I think that karma has been kind of an aspect of how their success.
He looks young, too. He looks young out there right now.
Dude, I feel his vibe through the screen. I think Stafford's going to win it.
Okay. All right. Hey, this is our football episode.
Do you do college basketball as well?
Yeah, do you?
No, now when I was really gambling a lot, like there was one of my I don't have an addictive personality really, but gambling it can get dangerous. I was doing anything from college basketball to fucking German Bundesliga soccer. All right, so
Yeah, I like this. I can see. You know what? It's just surprising to me because you weren't like this for 5 years when we were together. You weren't a big gambler. Now you're a big gambler. I like it. It's fun.
You know, it's
You're breaking up on us now. You're breaking up on us again. Okay.
Hey, can you hear me?
Yep.
It's the only thing, I think, since baseball,
Whose hands up?
the one thing that I miss the most is the adrenaline.
Yep.
And it's the only thing that gets me going a little bit. That's it.
Okay.
It's gambling.
That makes sense.
Hey, well, I'm going to put you on the group text. We'll do the Wordle thing.
All right.
Okay.
Wordle.
We'll do the Wordle thing, and then
We're in the lead. Let's
we're
go.
writing these picks down. We'll post these picks, Max, on the Instagram.
The ginger
Okay?
locks. Just the ginger
Ginger
locks.
locks.
Make sure to get the locks. Hey, you want to make money? Take those bets.
Ginger locks. We've got them. We'll post them up at probably Friday. We'll have them out. Okay.
Let's do it. Hey, thank you guys so much for having me.
All right, be careful
Be
driving.
careful going home. All right, kid. See you later.
Oh, my goodness.
Bye, buddy.
See ya.
Later, dude.
We'll text you soon.
All right.
See ya.
Past Our Prime is brought to you by Squad Locker. Squad Locker is your one-stop shop for custom team apparel, delivered right to your front door. Learn more by visiting squadlocker.com.